Okay, good evening, everybody. We are currently heading from the Falealupo Utoa area back to the village of Manase, where my accommodation is. And it's currently 5:48 in the evening, and the sun will be setting around just before 6:30. And we have a 49-kilometer drive to make, which is about an hour away. So it's likely the sun will set by the time we get back. So I'm not sure how long I'll be capturing this drive for, but we'll see how far we go with it. If you have not seen any of the previous videos, prior to this one, I have been driving along, I guess it's the south coast road of Savai'i, from Manase, the starting point, all the way to I forget the name of the village where the Star Mount is, Tufutafoe. And so I've made multiple stops along this road on the way. And along the way, the beauty of this part of the country is just, it's just incredible. I don't know if that guy could hear me driving, but maybe not. I'd like to be careful, slow down while he was on the road. But anyway, so I thought I'd just capture this drive for the sake of capturing the beauty of Savai'i, or at least this part of Savai'i, on the way back to Manase. And if you're Samoan and you're from Savai'i, hopefully you will be able to see your village or your home or a familiar place, and take some enjoyment from the brief moment that I'd be able to capture while driving back to Manase along the South Coast Road. So you probably can't see me, but I'm in the car here, so we'll keep the camera view towards the front to what you'd rather be looking at, which is the beautiful, I'm guessing, the south side of Savai'i. So it looks like we got a hospital up ahead. If you're new to driving in Samoa, pay attention to this sign on the left, which indicates a speed bump. Oh, it looks like we have the hospital to the left here too. But you know, you could be tempted to be just speeding on the road. But if you're not paying attention to the sign, then you're going to drive straight into a speed bump and potentially damage your car. So just a quick tip for anyone driving in Samoa. look at that beautiful view. Amazing. I really appreciate how nice and smooth this main road is, which makes for a very smooth, comfortable drive.
Okay.
Over to the left here, we see the beach. So this is the Savai'i village. Got a little speed bump ahead. Looks like this is from Asau. So we still have the coast to our left here, but unfortunately this road is further inland, and all the trees are blocking the view of the sea at the moment. But But every now and then I can see the ocean peeking through behind some of the coconut trees and other greenery. Here we have Vaisala. Vaisala Primary School. Oh my gosh. Probably can't see it, but there's this beautiful swamp land kind of area to the left. Stunning. So beautiful. The golden light off these coconut trees, bro, so beautiful. Look at the mangoes on this mango tree. Vaisala Motel to the right, to the left rather. I actually stopped by this shop on the left earlier on the way, and actually that's not the same shop. The shop that I'm thinking of is in Asau. We'll pass it when we go through Asau. Look very similar, but I forgot it was in Asau. Awala Village. Oh snap, there's a pig. Oh, we just missed that little pig. Holy cow. Come on, bro, look at the bay just ahead. So beautiful. Look at the sun just bounce, the sunlight bouncing off the I don't know if they're mountain ranges, but in the background, man. So sunset is supposed to be in about 20 or so minutes. Here's the village of Awala.
Like that.
So unfortunately, the light's just going to get darker and darker. Speed bump. Laimona Seaside Lodge. So that Seaside Lodge back there On the map it says Turtle Beach, Asau Turtle Beach, and so I drove up thinking that there would be some sort of beach bay area to swim where we might see some turtles. Turns out it's a lodge for Vaimoana, and even the name of the accommodation didn't appear on the map, or at least it wasn't obvious.
Like
The
that.
most obvious thing was the Asau Turtle Beach. So I drove in and I told the lady at reception, I came to snorkel and see some turtles, but turns out you guys are a accommodation lodge. And she said that, yeah, they don't really have turtles. They don't really have turtles there. So sometimes there are turtles, but yeah, not really. And I said, all good. I'd already purchased a snorkel at a shop they were about to pass by. So this is Asau here.
Like that.
Oh, is this guy getting picked up, or what's the haps, bro? Nope. Anyway, I bought some snorkels for the purpose of going to the Turtle Beach to swim. But yeah, I went out to have a look at the beach, and yeah, it's a nice looking beach, but the water was a bit rough. And the lady said there weren't usually any turtles there. So here's a shop that I bought the snorkels from. Again, wherever I've been going, people have been greeting me in Samoan. And I said to the lady again, o te le mālama I le ngangana Samoa. I don't know if that's the right phrase, but yeah, she understood that I don't understand Samoan, and I explained that I'm Tongan and just here on a little visit to Savai'i, so yeah. Anyway, here's Asau village. Well, it's not quite sunset yet, according to Google, but the light is getting quite dark. So we might run this, keep this recording for a few more minutes, and then I will close it up. Asau service station 50 meters ahead. So we can fill up with petrol there, but we don't need to. Olufafo, so that's the exit. Olufale, that's the entry. So this part of the drive is mostly just what you see at the moment, which is bush, trees, yeah. We do have a village that I think we're coming up to not too far, which is Letui village, and that's one of the villages that has caves that, or has a cave that you can visit and see, and that's one of the ones that I went to earlier today, which is called Be'a Cave. Be'a referring to the swallow or swallow bird. And it was interesting to me to think, oh, the Be'a. So Be'a is a bat or a flying fox, and Be'a is a swallow, I think. And I don't know if the camera caught that, but a swallow just flew by. So anyway, we are about 24 minutes into the video, and I think I'm gonna find somewhere to pull over safely, and we'll wrap up the video there. So thank you for watching. If you've gotten this far in the video, appreciate the love and support, and we will catch you next time with some more videos and stories from Savai'i in Samoa. Whawhitai lava, whasoifua. So last night I stayed in the beach valleys of Tailua Beach Valley, which belongs to Titi, and there's a whole bunch of beach valleys along that area which we've just left in Manase. So there's like Jane beach houses or beach valleys, I think Dream Vacation beach valleys, Tanu beach valleys, and all those beach valleys belong to a single family, or a whole collective of families. And so last night we went to a whiawhia night at Tanu Beach Valleys, and we met Kaiko or Taito, who runs the beach valley, and there was a woman there who gave us a very brief breakdown of the history of the Tanu Beach Valley, which apparently was the first beach valley of Samoa. It's possible I misheard that. It could have been Savai'i, but I believe she said Samoa. And so it was the great-grandfather of the current owner, Taito, I believe, who started that beach fale. And Taito explained that there was a visit, I believe, from the Mali tour, and I can't remember his full name. I should really look it up before trying to tell this story. But a part of the first part of the Mali tour's name is Tanu something, and so it was shortened to Tanu, and then the name Tanu references the visit from the Mali tour. And so there we have the Tanu beach fales. So we had a Fiafia night there. We had the Papatoetoe High School from Auckland, South Auckland, visiting, and they had an exchange, what was called Malanga. And so the dean explained that every 2 years Papatoetoe High School will have a visit to Samoa with a group of students who usually are the students who participate in the Samoan Polyfest group and also who participate in the Samoan language group. And they get the opportunity to fundraise for themselves and pay, I believe one of the parents told me, was $3,000 for the cost of the trip, which I thought was pretty cheap. That's a pretty good amount because they're here for 2 weeks and they visit multiple different locations. And so they were here at the Tanu Beach Palace, which they have visited before, which was last year, and this was the second year they've come to the Tanu Beach Palais. And so it's what I understand is kind of a cultural exchange and an opportunity for the students to connect with their homeland, their ancestors' land, their parents, their grandparents' land. And for some of the students, it's their first time here in Samoa. Some of the students are half Samoan, half Māori, half Tongan, half Samoan, half Fijian, etc. So there's a mixture of half-caste Samoan kids who either are coming back for a return visit or coming for the first time to touch their home ground, their parents' or grandparents' soil. And so last night, the local youth from Tanu Village, from Manase Village performed, and they put on quite a few items. And something really beautiful to see was the young women who all had their malu, and I didn't notice any of the boys with their songai miki, I think it's called, but it was just beautiful to see these, the beautification of their skin through tatatau, and how that is being expressed through their service, through the performance that they gave in the Fiafia night. So we had a really good Fiafia night last night, and the students from Papatoetoe High School also responded with their own performance as well at the end. So it was really beautiful. So I apologize. While I've been talking, I've been missing the name of the villages as we've been passing by. We have a beautiful big church here to the left. It looks like this might be Safotu. Morning. Is this Safotu village? Safotu?
Yeah.
Is the German cemetery further up there?
Yeah.
Okay, just keep going. Okay. Manuele Asau, thank you. I mean, I saw the sign, obviously, but I just wanted to just have a little quick, short opportunity to have a brief chat. We have a local bus coming by here, and that would be something I'd like to do, try catch the local bus. So anyway, we'll carry on until we get to the German colonial cemetery. We have Mount Matavanu to the left here, which actually would be interesting to visit. In fact, I think we go to Mount Matavanu No, let's let's go to Mount Matavanu and just see what's the story there. So let's turn around here. This looks like a taxi stand, Matavanu taxi service. I might ask these guys, how long will it take to get to Mount Matavanu? Excuse me. How long does it take to drive to Mount Matavanu? Sorry, do you know how long? Is it like 30 minutes to drive? 1 hour. Oh, okay. I'll just carry on. Thank you. Matai lava. Manuele Asau. Okay, nah, 1 hour. We can do that on the way back probably because it's close enough to the accommodation. So let's carry on to the German colonial site. And that's one thing that I've come to appreciate. Just seeing if you're able to communicate with the locals to find out information about the place. When I was in Tonga, we were driving into one of the villages further inland and our phone reception died, and so we weren't able to communicate with one of the guys that we were going to pick up. And I just called out to one of the youth on the side of the road if they knew the name of the family whose house we were trying to find, where our friend was staying, and they're like, oh yeah, they just live down there, and just gave us directions. And then we drove further down and we're a little bit lost, and then I just called out to another couple of people who were just sitting outside the front of their house, and again they were just like, yep, just down that way. So okay, so yeah, local knowledge is key. Just being cautious, but not being afraid to ask someone to help you out if they can, because obviously all the local people here will know the area, so they'll be able to give you the most accurate information, hopefully. So this looks like the village of Paia, Dwarf's Cave. See, again, that looks fascinating. Dwarf's Cave. Okay. Man, I am tempted to go to all these different places, but I have one location in mind, and we're going to stick to that for now. When we get to the German colonial cemetery, then I'll look up Dwarf's Cave just to double check how far it is, because I think we are close enough to the German colonial cave to just carry on. So it looks like we might be in Samaunga village. We have a primary school to the right here, with a beautiful rugby field. And when I was driving along the road yesterday here in Savai'i, when I first arrived, it was beautiful to see the culture of like kids and people just smiling and waving as you were driving by. So yeah, very friendly. You probably didn't catch it on camera, but I waved to the two men who were just on the right there, and they were happy to wave back. Okay.
south on North Coast Road. In 100 meters, turn right. Turn right.
So actually, it looks like we have passed the
Turn left onto North Coast Road. In 400 meters, make a U-turn.
looks like we've driven past the German colonial site. I was not paying attention to the map and obviously wasn't paying enough attention to the street. So let's head back up this way.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Oh, we've driven well past the German colonial graveyard. Like 3.2 Ks past it. Okay, I didn't realize how close it was to the accommodation where I was staying at in Tailua Beach. I've driven well past it. So we got to go back 5 minutes. So we're seeing the same locations from the opposite direction. A different view. So here to the left we have the primary school, it looks like. Samaunga. Which sounds a little bit like Samunda. Which is an interesting nickname that I hear a lot of Samoans calling Samoa. Samunda. Curious where that comes from. Samaunga. Here we have Paia Village. We're passing the the taxi stand again. Safotu. So I'm curious, I know that most, I'm realizing now after, or I'm reminded after visiting the Tia Heulupe a couple of days ago that pretty much every site or attraction here in Samoa usually has a fee associated with it. Usually very reasonable, but You just gotta double check with someone nearby if you're going to an attraction to see who you pay, how much you pay, or whether you even pay. Because I made a mistake of just thinking the Tia Heulupe that I wandered into a couple of days ago was just open to the public, like it was a free recreational kind of area, like you would just walk into in New Zealand, and that was not the case. So I had a good chat with the Matai there, Uluwhanua, and I hope more people will be interested in going to see the Tia Heulupe back there, because it's a significant historical site for all Samoans and the Pacific as well. The effort that the ancestors in that area made to build those monuments, those structures, and be interesting to see what kind of answers are found for the questions that are raised from the discovering or uncovering that Tia. Anyway, we are coming close to...
In 300 meters, your destination will be on the left.
Okay, destination will be on the left. Oh, this might be... Okay.
Your destination is on the left.
Okay, this might be it. I don't know if we can drive into here. Okay. So this looks like the ancient German colonial graveyard. So I believe this is the village of Savai'i. To the right is a shop that I stopped at last night. Had a good chat with, was it Molly? I can't remember her name. Lovely lady. Offered a free scone for me, included in the things that I was purchasing. So that was nice of her. Bible translation monument to the left. Interesting. So I didn't quite catch the name on that sign, but I think it's Lelepa. Oh, here we go. Lelepa Village. We have multiple signs. One back there that we passed, one on the right here. Excuse me, and then a Digicel sign on the left. And as you can see to the left here, we have the coast and the beach. The tide's gone out and you can see the beautiful golden sands. Beautiful beaches to the left here. Looks like we have a police truck driving in the opposite direction on the right here. And if you can hear me sipping on something, it's a lime taxi drink. My favorite flavor. Wow, look at that. It looks like an island. To the left there. Oh, the camera can't quite catch it. Beautiful. There it is. Savai'i. This is the village that we want to come to. So, to the left somewhere should be a pink fence, rock fence, which is the entrance to the lava village. So I'm just going to keep an eye out for the pink. I think it's pink. We'll see when we get there. But look straight ahead, actually, to the left. Already you can see the lava that is overflowing through this village.
Your destination will be on the left.
Wow. So this is one of the villages that got covered over by the lava when the volcano exploded in 1905, but we'll find out more when we get there. So there it is, 300 meters on the left. Okay, it's not pink. Maybe there was an old video that oh, it's a pink house. There we go. That's what it is. And it looks like we have some vans here already. Maybe a group of tour people here. So you're gonna park up and we'll go in and pay the fee and go have a look at the lava field. Yo, Well, welcome everybody, or welcome back. Bro, I just took a long ass nap. I pulled over to get some petrol and I was exhausted. I had such terrible sleep last night. Nobody cares. I woke up at like 1 a.m., went to sleep at like 4:30, 5 a.m. And who cares? All that's important is that I'm well rested, not really, but we're back on the road again. I've just been napping, but it's good. I'm refreshed, got energy, ready to roll. Let's go. So, I think the next stop is, I think there's a water, a little pool, a freshwater pool in a village nearby that we can go to. So, I think that might be the plan. Actually, it's 1:35. I think maybe going to Alafa'anga might be the one. But this river pool does look good, I won't lie. Asau River Pool. It is 23 minutes away. Let's go there. Let's go there, have a little dip. Then we'll head to the Alafa'anga blowholes. So I think this part of the road here in Savai'i, there's not a lot of houses or residential areas here. I was going to say villages, but surely all the land is divided up into village boundaries. But yeah, not a lot of houses. So here's a little village we're passing by, and then I think it'll just carry on back into like bush area. That's a beautiful monument on the right there. Grave site rather. Okay, so this is Maunga Mountain. Malo soifua Maunga. So here we are back into just bushland. Interesting seeing all the rocks on the side here, on the right. I'm curious if those are just naturally formed rocks or if they've been put there for a purpose. Like it looks like it could have been put there as an attempt to create maybe some sort of fence line, wall structure, but it just looks incomplete. But then down in the ditch, you see all the rocks down there. Maybe it is intended for the drainage down on the right. Oops. So the location that we're traveling to is 19 kilometers away, which should take us 19 minutes apparently. I waved at that kid. Honestly, one of the joys of driving along this road has been seeing school kids after school just laugh, say hi. There was one village that I drove past and like, there was this kid who saw me coming and then he turned his back to me. And then as I was driving closer to him, he started sprinting like he was trying to race me. So I slowed down, and we started racing each other and he was just cracking up. That was such a beautiful moment. I wish I had captured it on camera, but you know, some of these moments doesn't need to be for content creation. And this is not necessarily content creation, this is content capturing, I think, which is capturing the drive. So I have just finished, well, not just finished. I don't know how long I napped for. I can't remember what time I got into the car. But the first stop I made this morning was at the lava fields, and they were so hot. The sun was just so hot. So that really knocked it out of me, on top of also not having enough sleep last night. I totally lost track of my point. The point is, I was so hot, I was tired, I was ready to have a swim, but also I was ready to have a sleep, so decided to take a nap, re-energize, rejuvenate, and I'm actually not as hot now, but I'm keen to go check out this Asau river. We have a Seventh-day Adventist church to the right here. Oh, we got a bike rider. I haven't seen many bike riders on my drive. I saw one guy, he looked like a foreigner, biking on the way, but yeah, haven't seen too many bike riders. Alright, we got a truck coming up behind me and they're gonna overtake. Here they come on the right. Chit chit. Again, I mentioned it before, but I really appreciate how smooth this road is. Just, you can see all the potholes that have been patched up, and even along the driving around yesterday and maybe the day before, you saw guys just driving down the road, just patching holes. So there's an active maintenance going on to the infrastructure, or at least to the roads, which is great. That contributes to the appeal of people wanting to come to a place like this for tourism, because it's easy to navigate and drive through the roads. I drove through one road yesterday called Tufutafoi Road, I think, from the main south coast road, I think, going a bit inland instead of going towards Saleupo, and that road was terrible. It had a bunch of potholes, like it looked like it had, like parts of it was like this, and then parts of it, yeah, bits just missing everywhere, and like even half the road had gone, and so you're driving on rough gravel dirt and then a bit of asphalt. So for a car like mine, and I imagine people who come on holiday, they want to, or at least with a budget-friendly approach, they're gonna buy a small car that's cheap, and those cars like this one has small wheels, and those small wheels, I think, are gonna be more susceptible to flat tires as it, goes over rougher terrain or potholes and whatnot. So I have to navigate that road quite carefully so I don't pop the tire, because I've already popped it once, and the guy who came to help me to fix it reckons it was probably a nail that pierced into the car and slowly leaked out the air, because there wasn't like a obvious pop and then the car just starts shaking. It was just a slow downgrade in the driving experience. All right, we are 12 kilometers and 12 minutes away from Asau River. So I mean, I'm just gonna go there and check it out, see what's the story, if it's like a quick and easy attraction or pool for me to just jump in and have a little swim. Then that'll be great, because what I saw in one video of Asau River was that it had kayaking opportunities. Not even kayaking, it was using the canoe, outrigger canoe. And I'm definitely not built for the outrigger canoe. So that would be cool, but I hope that's not the only thing you can do there. In any case, it looks beautiful, so even just to appreciate the beauty of the Asau River, I think it's Asau River. Yeah, Asau River Pool and Beach Valley. keep Savai'i clean. I agree, 100%. Okay, we're about 5 minutes away from Asanga River Pool. Oh, wow. We have the coast to the left-hand side. Looking extremely beautiful. This guy is going a little bit slow. Shall we overtake? Yeah, let's do it. Indicate, beep, beep. Come back in. Slow down for the speed bump. And check out the water to the left. Beauty, mate. Got a pool here to the left.
Okay.
at that view. So beautiful. So we're about a minute away from Asau. River pool, that is. So the Asau River pool should be just ahead, and man, look at that view. So beautiful. I'm wondering if this car in front of me is trying to find the same place, because they're starting to slow down as well. Where are we? Asau River pool.
Your destination is on the right.
Oh, here it is. Asau River pool. It's right there. Wow. Okay. Man, that's beautiful. All right.